let me be honest with you, church. I do not listen to any preacher on any subject, and I mean this with every sense of responsibility. I do not listen to anybody preach anything if I've not heard what he has to say on salvation. I do not listen to any preacher until I have heard what he has to say about salvation. Salvation is the basic fundamental. If a man can't teach salvation, he can't teach anything else. You can't trust him on anything else. That's fundamental. That's the message of the entire Bible. That's what opens the Bible and closes the Bible. Salvation. So if a man cannot handle salvation skillfully, you can't trust him on anything else. Please, it's very important. It follows for me. E.W. Kenyon says a church, a denomination is known by its understanding of salvation. A denomination or a church is defined by its position on the subject of salvation. Soteriology, which is built on Christology, sets the premium or sets the environment or sets the premise on which Christianity thrives. So if a man cannot handle salvation, you can't trust him on anything else. Because if a man cannot recite A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, how can he make sentences? How can he make sentences? All sentences begin from that. Every teaching in the Bible begins from salvation. Do you know that every question people ask, all the questions they have asked me in the course of these 30 days of glory, every question they have asked me is salvation related. All the questions. Should a woman cover her head? Is salvation. Should women wear trouser? Is salvation. When you understand salvation, you won't think of trouser. Trouser does not save. Whether you cover your hair or not, it doesn't save. In fact, you can stay naked. God will hear you. Your nakedness does not intimidate God. That's how he brought you to this world. You were not brought with clothes. Why do you wear clothes? So that people can be comfortable around you. That's why when you pray in the bathroom naked, God answers, because God is not intimidated by your nakedness. Am I communicating at all? So whether you cover or you don't cover, whether you wear or you don't wear, it's not for God. We are wearing for us. That's why when you're alone in your room, you don't wear anything. And it's not a sin. You're not hurting anybody because you're alone. Am I teaching here? So those things don't matter. But when people are taught wrongly, then they begin to set up a code of ethics that are unscriptural, and they use it as a barricade for their relationship with God. If I'm teaching, say I hear you. So all questions are salvation related. So if a man is grounded in the subject of salvation, he can navigate his way around the scriptures. So that's why a preacher must be skillful in communicating salvation, to the end that believers in the local church are stable, established, matured, and they grow spiritually.